Last week's collapse of First Republic Bank now ranks as the second largest bank failure in U.S. history. That dubious distinction had belonged to Silicon Valley Bank. Not anymore. And now 3 of the 4 largest bank failures in American history have occurred in just the last 2 months. Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe for more economic updates. Throughout this same period, as one bank after another has fallen, government regulators have insisted all is well with the financial system. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has said repeatedly the banking system is sound. In fact, just 2 days after First Republic was shuttered, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell declared the banking sector to be sound and resilient. But there is real evidence that Americans don't feel reassured. According to the results of a new Gallup poll, nearly half the country, 48%, said they're worried about the safety of their money at U.S. banks. That percentage is even higher than the number who said they were worried during the financial crisis. In September 2008, 45% of Americans said they were worried about their money, 3 percentage points lower than the number who said the same thing this time around. Results of other recent polls also point to the anxiety Americans feel about the strength of the nation's banks. Last month, a J.D. Power survey found that nearly 30% of the country is, quote, very concerned about the stability of the banking system. It should be noted that all these recent polls were conducted before the collapse of First Republic Bank last week. Following the collapse of First Republic, hedge fund kingpin Bill Ackman warned that we're running out of time to fix this problem. Ackman later said that by not fixing it, all we're left to do is watch the dominoes fall at great systemic and economic cost. According to Ackman, the solution is a new deposit guarantee regime, one in which all depositors at all banks are effectively covered. Recently, the FDIC did recommend that lawmakers raise the deposit insurance limit on business payroll accounts. FDIC Chair Martin Gruenberg said, when those accounts become unviable, it could pose a greater potential systemic threat to the financial system. Even if these measures are enacted, it's not the same thing as a sound banking system. It just means that there'll be enough lifeboats for everyone when a bank sinks. Experts say generous deposit guarantees come with their own risks. These can include an increase in moral hazard, as well as the possibility that taxpayers could find themselves on the hook for these costs at some point. At this time, there seems to be more questions than answers about the stability of the financial system. As long as uncertainty prevails, no one should be surprised at the number of Americans who are worried about their money in the bank. Until next time.